sorry about last week. Did not go live last week. I get migraines. I went on Instagram and I apologized the next day. I used to get migraines like very often, but after having the baby, they only come very infrequently, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, I couldn't function. I couldn't function enough to even like look at my phone or do much of anything, never mind go live on YouTube. So I do apologize for last week. It happens, and I know some people understand migraines, but I also know that there's a lot of people that still think it's just a headache. And it's so much more than a headache. It's actually debilitating. So, hello from Michigan. Nice. Hello from Connecticut. So we're going to be talking today about moving seasonal items. I'm not talking about like bathing suits in January. I'm talking about like very, very small seasonal items that you have a very small window. Ugly Christmas sweaters, Halloween costumes, Kiss Me I'm Irish, stuff like that. And it's like, do you risk getting these items and only having that very short window in order to sell them? Like, is the risk good for the reward, vice versa? So we're going to discuss that, and we're going to see who sells these things. And is that a real word? Hi, other Michigander. Somebody else from Michigan, apparently. I think you made that word up, but we're all good with it. Okay, and Mississippi, hello, everybody. It's a real word. Okay, cool. Hello from New Jersey as well. Okay, so who here put a 1 in the chat if you sell very season-specific items like ugly Christmas sweaters, Halloween costumes on the regular, like, every year? Is that your thing? Do you look to pick up these things? If you don't, put a 2. If you're like, I've never thought about it, maybe here and there, put a 2. If you do, put a 1. I got a 1, I got a 2, I got a 2, I got a 1. Okay, so it's a mixed house. Some people definitely do this. There's a lot of 2s, though. Okay. There's a lot of 2. Okay. Oh, Chinese food. Now I want Chinese food. Christmas sells year round. Oh, yes. Okay. So, when I pick up stuff, so we did a video not that long ago, and I was talking about how I'm going to start selling off all of our Halloween costumes, and we have amassed a huge collection throughout the years. We love Halloween. Me and Jay love Halloween, and almost half of them are sold already. So, see, there's a few more ones. Good. So how don't we get stuck with them? So my first thing, it's pretty much half of the ones I've listed are sold already. Most of them are on Poshmark. I sold 2 of them on eBay. So be aggressive. That's what was really working for me, was being aggressive with the offers, with the steep discounts. But obviously you need to not cut yourself short of profit either, considering these were our Halloween costumes. We weren't losing all this money, we didn't invest all this money that we ever thought was like business investing, because it was ours, However, we did actually buy some Halloween costumes. Now, this is where it gets kind of cool. So pay attention to trends of like, not just, who knows what people want to be for Halloween, right? I'm just using that as an example. There's so many other things that you can sell seasonally, but you don't know what people want to be. However, you know what popular movies are, you know what, you see a lot around, what the popular whatever is of the year. And that can give you an idea of, if you see something like that, might be a good thing to pick up. We had acquired 2 Avengers Infinity War. We had a Thor. Yeah, Thor went in like 2 days. It was boom, gone. And I'm like, so both of the costumes went really quick, because obviously that movie is like boom, really popular. So those were ones that we actually went out and bought to resell, and we definitely making money. I don't understand eBay, and I want to learn though. eBay does have a learning curve. definitely. And I know there's some people that have been doing eBay for so long that they're like, no, Poshmark's a learning curve. It doesn't matter like where you start. There's always a little bit of a learning curve. It's definitely different than Poshmark, especially when it comes to shipping and charging for shipping or not charging for shipping. What do I do? And then like actually shipping it. Just keep watching videos on it, plugging away at it, poke around and get learning it, Hello, Patriot Picker. I see emojis. So Jacob says eBay is more detail-oriented and time-consuming for a listing. They do ask you for a lot more specifics. And those specifics definitely help your item rank and search, So where Poshmark, your title and your description are completely searchable, and then obviously the brand that you put it under, they don't have all these different things saying like what year was it made in, what's the manufacturer, and all these subcategories, But with eBay, they do have stuff like that, and it does help. They do need more detail. Some people cross post, I see. Okay, so being aggressive with these items. So ugly Christmas sweaters, that's the next one. I have never bought ugly Christmas sweaters in season to sell. Why is that? It has been trendy for the past couple of years or years and years. People have parties about them and stuff like that. So I can tell you every single time I've gone to a thrift store in Christmas season, they have them on display. They mark them up, and people will buy them, they need an ugly sweater. They're going to go get an ugly sweater. You find them when no one's looking for them. You find them in like March. You find them in like the middle of the summertime where people are like, why am I still holding on to this? I bought it for an office party and I'm never wearing this thing again. We were just going through Jay's sweaters that he's going to be putting up for sale. Not his own personal sweaters, ones he just sourced. Look at this thing. I almost want to keep it. As you can tell, I almost want to keep it. I was like, you need to get that. It's new. I think it lights up. Oh, it is. It's lighting up. The lightsaber lights up. I mean, that's freaking cool, right? That's freaking cool. Someone sold this exact same sweater. Yeah, I mean, this not only speaks to like ugly Christmas, it speaks to Star Wars and all of that. Geek chic, I don't know. But we bought that in the middle of the summertime. And I was like, get the sweater. It's time. It's also knowing when to list these things. If you're seeing pumpkins already, you have to start listing your Halloween costumes. I started listing my Halloween costumes in the very, very, very beginning of September. Don't wait until October, because then people only have like 2, maybe 3 weeks before they're like really panicking for a costume. Same thing with the Christmas sweaters. I'm with like the moment that last trick-or-treater's gone, I am listing the sweaters, maybe even a tiny bit before. I did make a mistake last year with St. Patrick's Day. I had acquired some shirts, and I was like, this is awesome. Everybody always wants these, like, St. Patrick's Day shirts, like, kiss me on the iris, don't pinch me, this is green, all that stuff, I listed them too late. Guess who still has them? But had a lot of interest in them. Guess who's going to relist them really early this year? Boom. Yeah. Whoa, so much chat going on. That's the one thing that's hard when Jay's not here, because he's upstairs with the baby. He's here. He's definitely here. But it's like I have to read and talk. CEO of eBay. Oh, all that stuff. Oh, hopefully he doesn't try to make sellers pay more money somehow. Hi. Yeah, so there has been change in eBay. Big head honcho structure. A little bit, I guess you could say. What's going to happen to us? We will see. We will definitely see. I mean, there's a lot of speculation, and change is scary. Especially when like a big cheese does something like just going by, toodaloo, change is scary. Yeah. interim person. Yeah, someone had to fill the shoes until the shoes really got filled. So it's true. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Hopefully there's no change in pricing or anything like that or structure, but you never know. You never know. That's why it's really important to have different sources of income. You know, we talk so much about Poshmark, you know, and like that, my Poshmark, you know, but we sell on eBay, we sell on Mercari, I sell locally. You know, if you only have like one line, you know, what happens if one day eBay's just like, peace, you know, I'm out of here. And you know, what would you do? You know, and so it's like you kind of have to have your eggs in mini baskets in case one of those baskets breaks open. Yes. Okay. So I'm trying to get caught up on the chat. Oh my goodness, I feel so bad for Tiberius. Like he's crying. Yeah. Oh, Jody agrees. Don't rely on one thing for your income. Very, very true. So every single person that put a 2 in the chat, they said, I don't sell seasonal things like that. I don't sell Halloween costumes and any of that stuff. Or be my Valentine sweatshirts. Why? I want to know why. I know why I wasn't selling Halloween costumes, because I was a slight hoarder of my own costumes. It was a collection, you know, and that's the only reason why. I didn't see value in it. I saw it as that's mine. And then one day that's mine turned into that's money and I'm not going to use it. Changed my mindset. Half of them were gone already, you know, but I want to know why. Is it just because you don't know much about it? Is it because you're scared to get stuck with inventory? Because being aggressive and listing early enough definitely helps move these items. If you source the right items, you're going to sell them. Oh, okay. Only a 2 because I'm still early in the resale game. If I find it, I list it. Okay, good. Yeah. So my very first winter, I had gotten the ugliest Christmas sweater imaginable. And you think, no. I've seen some doozies. No. This thing, I think it was homemade out of like a really thick sweater, like a really like good made sweater. But I'm not sure because it definitely had, but it was like the hideous thing. Like I couldn't even photograph it right because like there was like tinsel on it. Yeah, like, and it would like shine like in like the sunlight. I'm like, oh, this thing's like so ugly. That thing sold so freaking fast. And it was like the worst picture I probably ever taken. And it's gone. It's been gone. That was my first winter. And I was like, oh, okay. Ugly Christmas sweaters. That's still a thing, you know? So that was how I started getting into it by happenstance. And, you know, definitely think about, let's talk about sourcing for these things. I already talked about like not getting them in season, but it's also a good time for retail arbitrage, especially for Halloween costumes. Now, this is a long game. This is not a buy it, flip it, go. Because who here knows what happens on November 1st to every single Halloween store? They all go on sale, like drastically on sale. Why is that? Because they're all pop-ups, you know, like Spirit Halloween, and any of like the chain Halloween stores. Party City's kind of a fixture, you know, but they just pop up. They say, okay, this place is for rent, and they go in and they like set up shop. And then come November 1st, when all the trick-or-treaters are gone and all the parties are gone, deep discounts, 70, 90% off. So if you're thinking, wow, I can really do this next year, and not just on Poshmark, but like anywhere you sell, you're like, I'm going to invest in Halloween costumes. Be smart about it and buy low, sell high. Yes. I just sold my Freddy Krueger sweater I got from working at Spirit back in 2001. Right? They just pop up. That's awesome. That's awesome. Even sweaters that might like look like a certain thing, or anything how am I going to say this? You can also tag words like cosplay. I do that in eBay all the time, and I think that has helped move some of these things. Wow. I can't read that. Wasn't there supposed to be a celebrity pop-up store? November 1st, I'll be shopping, or at least looking and learning, definitely do comps. And especially with Halloween costumes, trends change per year. But come on, everyone that's just like, I need a costume. Yeah, okay. Go be a French maid. There's always that like fallback somebody has. I'll go be a witch. I'll go be a vampire. When they need it, they didn't know they needed it, and now they're stuck without something, that someone's fallback. Fallbacks are great. That's the first one I sold this year was vampire. Woo! Celebrities that do the pop-up stores on Posh aren't really celebrities. When they have them and they're endorsed by them, I don't think that when Ashton Kutcher did a pop-up that he's actually sitting there taking his photos. No. Do I think they wear his clothes? Yes, of course. Or any of the celebrities that have done pop-ups, or, the celebrities, different areas. But so I know they have people running it. Who wouldn't? You're a celebrity. You have bigger, badder things to fry than a Poshmark closet, and so it is all for charity, whatever they do. But some of this stuff is like, I look through them every time. I'm like, okay, like that's cool. You wear like normal clothes, like cool. Halloween candy. Yes. I keep talking about Halloween because it's like the easiest to understand as being very, very seasonal. They're like F-list celebrities. Well, again, like really high up celebrities are like, Poshmark. I mean, they should. Why not? But hey, it is what it is. They come in, they list stuff, and it goes to charity. I mean, it can't hurt. I'm sure somebody out there, whoever these people were, had a number 1 fan following them. It doesn't matter where they rank on some kind of weird celebrity scale. Oh, let's see, 90% off. I saw 90% off. Yes, Halloween costumes go on sale. Yes, they do. Very nice. Okay. Getting back caught up on the chat. If you hear that, that's Ty. He's very, very cranky right now. I just scrolled way too far, way too quick, and I saw Chinese food again. I gotta stop looking that far back. All right, so everyone's just not talking about celebrities. How did this happen? How are we talking about, like, this stuff and then celebrities? But yeah, okay, so let's talk about sweaters. I told you, like, we got this in the summertime pretty much. Who looks for sweaters in the summertime at any kind of secondhand store? Pretty much almost nobody. Like, nobody really, because it's like summertime, But so they're there. They're there. You just gotta look. And they're probably really, really cheap too, because they're not marked up, because they're not in the season for them. So there's Vicky again with the 90% off costumes last year. See, 90% off. That's good. That's really good. And these are new. It's not when you go to a thrift store and you find a Halloween costume shoved into a bag and you're like, I hope everything's in there, and then, yeah, it might not be, but brand new is going to fetch you more money. I have been doing very well with my plus size ones because I'm obviously not a little lady. And I think that's fine too. I think all of them will sell by the time Halloween comes because I've been sending out offers. I've been getting a lot of likes. So when I was going to list my Halloween costumes on Poshmark, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to list mine. I was like, there's no category for it. However, I know that children have a costumes category. So I was like, what's up with that, Poshmark? Why do the children have their costumes area? I get it, kids dress up. But how come we can't have a costume? Now, this is where it got a little weird. So I wrote him an email, got the we'll get back to you, yada, yada, the auto response email. So I was just like, where am I going to list these? I hate listing things in other. I hate it. I just like other. It's just like a cop out. Like I hate it. And so I'm like, where am I missing it? Did I not see it? Because I've bought Halloween costumes, and I've seen them, and I know you can wear them. I know we can sell them. Like, where do I put this in the category? So I finally get the email back, and it says we don't have one for adults, but we suggest you list it under unisex. And I was like, so where's that? Where's this unisex you're talking about? It was a really strange email response. I get that, like, they responded, like, we don't have a category for costumes for adults. Cool. But then they told me to list it in a category that doesn't exist. You could have just ended it, we don't have one. Am I right or am I right? Like, unisex, that would be great. That'd be good for t-shirts. That'd be good for, like, a lot of things. I'm sure this was a guy's sweatshirt. I don't know. I'm wearing it. I would consider it unisex. Other category makes me feel like I'm throwing my listings into a black hole. Yes, it's like, where does it go? Like, I really do everything in my power to not list it under other. It's just, yeah. They should have I think they have a holiday. Don't they have a holiday market? Oh my goodness. Okay, Jody, help, get him out of here. Thank you, if you could do that. I think, okay, sorry. There's someone just doing all this stuff in the chat. I have a Disney shirt that I really need the unisex category for. That would be great if they had that, And it's just, why? Why do they come up with these other things? Like these other markets? And it's like, let's expand the categories we have, and then you can get more markets. I think unisex would really help because plus it's like, sometimes I'm looking for like a t-shirt and I have to go into the men's market. Like, it's like a t-shirt's a t-shirt. Like, like I get that there's a feminine cut t-shirt, but I'm just a regular t-shirt. Oh my goodness. Okay. They needed an electronics market. No, I can't say anything. At one point I was saying, home goods weren't allowed and stuff like that, but now they are. Right now, no electronics, on Poshmark. But hey, you never really know, because now I sold a pillow last week. A pillow, so yeah, that could happen. Who knows? But you can't sell them yet. I'm not sure if you ever can or will. Not Poshmark. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, guys. I need to do something. All right, cool. Out of here. Okay. So, oh my goodness, time flies when you are talking about holidays that you love so much. Yeah, like holidays, I just talk about it because it gets me into the spirit of things. 4 minutes left, and I'm like, oh, where'd time go? Soon enough, Poshmark will be open to sell everything, in my opinion. It could. I know Manish is a very smart man. I know he doesn't just do things willy-nilly. And I know there's a lot of thinking and, research that goes involved into it. And there's reason behind it. It's not like, oh, hey, we're going to allow them to sell home goods now. And I know he didn't just wake up one morning and was like, hey, got the best idea. You know, I know there's a lot of things. He's a very, very smart man. I've met him multiple times. I've talked to him. And it's not just like, oh, hey, we're going to sell electronics. If and when it happens, there's going to be steps and there's going to be a reason why, you know? We're catching up on the comments. Okay, so 3 minutes left. Any questions, let me know. I'm going to look and see if there's any questions. I have no idea where half an hour went. I have no idea. Yeah, that guy, I had to kick him out. It's weird. I don't know, like in the past. Boof. If you could only choose one, would you rather quantity or quality in your own store? Personally, I like both. However, I would go quality. I would go quality because think about it. I would rather wrap 3 packages than 30 packages when 3 and 30 equaled the same amount. Truth, right? Right. So when people, you'll see some people that they spend more on their product, you know, they get their high-end bags, they get high-end luxury items, and you know, these aren't just thrifted for $5 most of the time, you know, and they pay a higher bid for it, but they get a higher return on it, but they probably don't get as many sales as quickly because you're talking about hundreds of dollars, you know, on high-end luxury stuff. But yeah, I would rather have quality, like consistent quality. Sure, I find stuff here and there, but I don't have it consistently. So I have both in my closet. But at the same time, having like more available listings is always a good thing. That is a trick question. Want both? Do I ever buy from the wholesale market? I have in the past. I do not anymore. I go to actual wholesale suppliers. Oh, baby do. He is sad right now. Oh, you guys are talking about maybe Poshmark should pay out quick. Like eBay, once the buyer pays, you get paid. But you also have to worry about maintaining a balance in case there's a return. And, let's end on that note. 3 returns in 2 weeks from Poshmark. And the reason for all 3 returns, fit. I was like, excuse me? What? Like, one of them already resold with a 5-star rating. Happy day. You know, so, poof. And on that note, how does that happen? That's like one of their core things that was like never accepted. Don't return for fit unless it was completely misrepresented. And I don't. I'm like, these are these. This is the measurements and have at it. You know? All right. Christine says, I prefer Poshmark's payment methods, but having multiple streams of income is always good. Yes, yes, yes. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I get it. I've been on both sides of it because it's like you see pending, and you're like, we want redeemable, you know? I get that. But it's also like, it's okay with me because then should something happen, like 3 returns for fit, I don't have to cough up the money anymore. I don't have to like maintain a rolling balance like I have to do on eBay, you know? And you know, it's different. Like on eBay, when someone's like, oh, I want to return a $14 item. Okay, fine, cool. But when you sell like higher end items, like, and you have like $150 sale, like, and someone wants to return that, that's a big chunk, you know, that some people might have already spent or want to spend. So yeah, you have to kind of keep like a rolling balance in there. Poshmark, you don't have to worry about that. You know, once it actually goes into redeemable, it's all yours. Nothing they can do about it, right? Can't take it back from you. So I hope everybody has had a good time tonight. I really apologize for last week and not coming on last week. Jay says hello. He is just upstairs doing daddy duties. If you've liked this video, I'd really like thumbs up. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness, chat's still going on. But I do have to go because baby has to start going down to the sleep. Oh. Yeah, okay. I can't get any more questions, guys. Have a great night. See you guys next week. Bye, guys.